All right, everyone, and welcome to the midweek market wrap-up with Stats Edge Trading. If you don't know who I am, my name is Michael Noss. I'm a chartered market technician and quantitative trader. So what we do every Wednesday is we go through and just kind of check out and see what's happened in the market so far this week, what we think may go and may happen into the end of next week. And this culminates with a live stream that I've now moved from Sunday to Friday. So if you're interested, it's on the channel, so you can hit the subscribe and the bell button below, or sign up to my email list, which the link is in the description below. I won't sell the email list or spam you or anything. It's just basically once a week reminding you of the live stream. I'm doing that Friday right after the market closes. So market closes, I go live, and we get kind of right into it. So if you're interested in more of any of that, come check me out. So let's get into the markets right away. So it was FOMC day, pretty wild day, kind of. It's one of those things that if you zoom out and look at the charts, it doesn't look that bad. If you spend a lot of time on Twitter and FinTwit, you'd think the world came to an end. So we opened about flat today. FOMC came out. The first initial reaction was long and then popped back down, right? And that's common. You get, your first reaction to these things, and then often you get kind of a contrary move. I generally don't trade on these days just because of all of this. I just like to sit back and kind of look at everything after the fact. Now, where we stopped is kind of interesting. So we have the anchored VWAP from this kind of bear trap low. We held that pretty well. We also have this kind of support area back in here. So really, right, if you zoom out, it's just kind of a little pullback into this trend. So the next few days would be interesting. If we kind of, continue a little bit and then start to bounce, then this was just a bit of a pullback into something that could be an overall uptrend, which is very good, very healthy action. Basically, I'm just looking to see, this low is what we have to really keep an eye on. If we break this low and we start to sell lower, then okay, right, this downtrend is just going to continue. Until then, who knows, right? There wasn't anything new or exciting that I looked at. Again, I'm not a fundamental guy. I don't really care about that, but it's not like they raised rates higher than anyone expected or anything like this. When it comes to looking at kind of some individual ETFs, the only thing that was really strong and held on today was DVC, which is just a commodities tracking ETF. Weakness, very much a weakness in gold. So we have this kind of downtrending triangle right here, which could just be another bear flag. We had a bear flag here. That was a nice short that I actually took on this one. If you go back in the channel, I was talking about it then. I'm interested in possibly shorting again if we get a little bit of weakness on gold tomorrow. There's my note for the, you can only see the sucks part, but just says gold sucks. Because it's in a downtrend. So we don't want to get committed. And, I know I offend gold bugs when I say it, but I'll be a gold bug if it's ever in an uptrend. Not that right now. So Bitcoin's really interesting here. Hasn't done anything for an incredibly long period of time, but it's just kind of trying to bounce. But this is the anchored VWAP from the low of this crash move. And we are holding kind of directly below it right here. So we popped up, we've hit it like 3 times, and we put in a little topping tail and then look to curl back over each and every time. Some individual names that I'm watching, ALPS, just a strong level here. Pay attention to earnings. If this can kind of bounce off this level, then I'm interested in getting into ALPS, just playing off this prior high. If earnings gets too close, I have to go from there. ASO, same kind of thing. We have this prior high, breakout, and then a big support level. You can see highlighted here in blue. Really, really big support level going on a long period of time in this one. So looking for a bounce off of this one. ODP, same kind of thing. We have a high right here. We kind of broke out. We pulled back to it. Interesting relative strength today considering the overall market. So basically just a big long leg at doji. So I'm just going to put an alert at the high and say, okay, if we break out that high and continue, that might be something that's interesting. So again, if you're interested in any more of this content, I have Stats Edge Pro. Again, link in the description below. My scanning tools, my charting tools, my journaling tools, everything is down there as well. Those are affiliate links that help out the channel, full disclosure. But if you're interested in any of that or just learning more about me or what I do, my website's in the description below. So thank you, everyone, for coming out. And I will talk to you guys hopefully on Friday.